On this month's edition of Inside COD, the CHAPARRAL Activities Board is kicking off Spring It On. We preview the fun activities planned for the college. Explore a space which blurs the lines between reality and illusion in COD's VR room. In 3, 2, 1, a new donut shop opened up in Aurora last month. We sampled these sweet treats from Petite 3 Donuts and Coffee. And we have another great giveaway. All that and much more coming up right now. Hello and welcome to this episode of Inside COD. I'm Catherine Antlept.
And I'm Jose Mercado. The CHAPARRAL Activity Board will be hosting Spring It On. Starting April 6th, various events are planned to welcome us back from the spring break with lots of fun. Joining us now are Luis Medina and Dimitri S., starting from Student Organization and CHAPARRAL Activity Board, to tell us more about the Spring It On.
When does this event start and what are some activities that will be planned?
So Spring It On, as it pertains to the name, happens actually after spring break when students are coming back into classes.
Yeah.
And Spring It On is really, a way for students to interact with their students, having been away from college a while. And some things that we do have going on is we, have a day dedicated to giving out ice cream to students. We have a day where we're going to have pizza and also trivia at the same time. And my favorite one is we're going to bring on a mentalist, a mind reader. So that should be a very exciting event for students.
Great. And what does CAB aim to achieve with this particular event?
Yeah, so CAB, it really, with our mission statement, what we really try to do is, create unique opportunities for students to create meaningful connections, because that's really something that we do value on campus, being a student organization of student life. But we really try to do this through inclusive programming, through things like social and fun events, as well as also educational events too.
That's amazing. And Dimitri, from some past CAB events, what are some activities that you've loved?
My favorite one was the mini golf that they did. And now Luis said that they're gonna have ice cream, so I'm super excited about that too. And again, the mind reader, it's something that I'm looking forward to. I have not seen that happen yet, so it's a new experience, and I'm not sure if I should be scared or excited about it, but I think I'm excited about it.
Yeah, he's gonna read a lot of minds.
So that's one of these events that you are really looking forward to for this semester?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Me too.
Yeah.
And what about you, Luis? Is there anything in particular that you're looking forward to in these next upcoming months to finish off the semester?
Yeah, so aside from Spring It On, we do have a lot of other events that go on throughout the semester. Some of them are things like movie days, where we usually have them, on a monthly basis. This March, we're going to have the movie Nerve, as well as in in April, we're going to have Turning Red. As well as we do, like I said, we do have educational events too. Since it's going to be Women's History Month, we are doing a spoken word event next week on Wednesday, where students from different clubs on campus that are writers get to come in and, give their speeches, give poems, just a nice little fun event. Another part of it is not really programming, but more promotion. For example, Hispanic Heritage Month and Black History Month is one that we weren't necessarily part of the planning, but it's one that we really promoted. We worked with David Swope, manager of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, to really promote all the Black History Month events, as well as some, field trips that they were having, as well as for Hispanic Heritage Month as well.
Got you. Well, I'd like to thank Dimitri and Luis today for joining us today. For more information about the CHAPARRAL Activities Board and their events on campus, visit chaplife.cod.edu.
And coming up next, we plug into virtual reality here on the COD campus.
And later, we have a great giveaway this month. But here's a look at our COD calendar of events.
Interested in transferring? Meet with an admissions representative to explore transfer and program options on Thursday, March 16th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Partnership Hall. Join the Career Services Center and Veteran Services this spring for the Military Connected Career and Internship Fair. The fair is an opportunity for veterans and their family members to benefit from hiring opportunities and network with surrounding businesses. The fair will take place on Thursday, March 16th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Student Services Center atrium. Join representatives from Illinois' Private College and Universities Association for a workshop on how to seek out and understand financial aid offers at transfer institutions. The workshop will take place on April 4th from 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. in Student Services Center, room 2201.
Located in the Berg Instructional Center, room 3465, the IVL features a 360-degree display surface capable of displaying images and videos in an exciting and engaging way to enhance the exploration and delivery of course content. Joining me to discuss more about the room entails the Professor Steven Centello. Thank you for joining me.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So, about this virtual reality room, what more can you tell me about it?
So virtual reality room also includes AR, which is augmented reality as well. There's about 9 different student pods in there that essentially holds 2 different types of VR headsets. We're in the HTC universe as well as the metaverse, so we have both of those types of headsets available, as well as the Microsoft HoloLens 2 for AR, and Google Pixel phone for AR as well. And essentially we have a dozen different departments that are currently using the room to either experience some sort of a lesson in VR or AR. We typically look at these lessons as in, is there a way that instructors can enhance education through the use of these sorts of realities? In addition to that, we have folks within CIS as well as interior design that's actually developing VR spaces for not only student portfolio work, but also for clients.
So what are some things that students can expect when they're coming into this program?
Yeah, so really it's more about if a student is coming into to any program within COD, there is a possibility that their classes may end up using this space, even down to general education. So as a matter of fact, when we jump into spaces like humanities and English, these are both areas that have utilized the space as well. Chemistry has, those sorts of areas. So there are some spaces like that that we tend to think of educational spaces in those gen ed areas as just traditional classroom, whiteboard, those sorts of things. But there's a number of instructors that are starting to say, you know what, I want to, take another leap to enhancing part of my lesson to, be done in some creative way in the VR or AR room. So.
I think that's wonderful. And what feedback have you guys gotten from this program already?
Yeah, most of the feedback has been very positive. A lot of the students as well as the instructors have said, the space was better than we thought it would be. There's a lot of folks that have VR at home because VR has become fairly affordable for a lot of folks, and they would wonder, how do we learn with this sort of thing? And most of that learning has been very successful. So it's been quite a pleasant surprise that there's been few issues. There's always some issue though. This space is the first of its kind on our campus. We do still call it a pilot space, if you will. And that means that we're continuously making improvements. One example of this is that we started, when we really started teaching in the space in 2021, we initially had as one of our lower grade headsets an Oculus Go. And that headset is proving to be dated and not super capable. And there's frankly a lot of instructors that want to take the next leap. So we're looking into now purchasing a more up-to-date Meta headset to go with our additional Vive headset that is in the room that's getting greater use. So we're still improving. There's been obviously some hiccups too with certain software, like some newer educational software would every once in a while have its bugs, and we would have to traverse that. And the positive on that too is students learn through that as well. So they learn how to troubleshoot and things like that in our spaces also. So.
All great,
Yeah.
I love it. And then where else can we see the future of this VR program going?
That's a good question too. As new educational software comes out, that's going to be something huge for us to experience. One thing, just working with counseling and advising more recently, and having some discussion with speech department as well. There's a lot of interesting software in that realm that I'm excited to explore in the coming months. Whenever we're dealing with educational space where VR for education is somewhat emerging, I think we can expect a lot of new things because while games are nothing new in VR, educational experiences are still fairly fresh. In addition to that, I'm expecting a lot of students on my side of the fence to create more software that won't only be for games, but also for education as well. So some additional things there, yeah.
Thank you again for joining us. You were an amazing guest.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And remember, for more information on the Immersive Visualization Lab, an augmented reality and virtual reality room, visit cod.edu/teachingcommons.
Learn how to craft easy and delicious cocktail and mocktail recipes using native plants at the Preserve at Oak Meadows on Thursday, March 16th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Enjoy 2 drink tastings while learning about edible native plants and create a garden-to-bar favorite concoction to take home. Ages 21 and up, $25 per person. Learn about haiku, a poetic form that originated in Japan on a leisurely walk. Create your own haiku inspired by your fresh experiences on March 25th from 10:30 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. at St. James Farm. Ages 12 and up, under 18 with an adult, $5 per person. Join the Klein Creek Farm on March 27th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for a farmhouse tour. Experience 1890s home life with themes that change to reflect the seasons. All ages welcomed, no registration needed. For more information on these events, visit DuPageForest.org.
A new donut shop opened last month in Aurora that offers unique creations inspired from flavors from around the world. We visited Petite 3 Donuts to find out more about these tasty treats.
The whole community is super supportive for our little donut shop. We definitely had a really good start. We're just gonna keep working on providing the quality dessert to people. Start from scratch the dough. The dough recipe took me 18 months to perfect.
So one of the things I love about this place is the all-natural ingredients. Everything she does, there is not a preservative or a mix or anything in back. She kind of touched into getting something different from all over the world.
Every time I come, I try something different. But so far, I like the blueberry basil. I like blueberry a lot, and it's just a very, really fresh taste.
Last time I had the olive one, it was so good. Today I had the orange burst. It was really, really good. So there is so much to try every time. And the coffee is so good.
We have drinks, we have coffee, and we have a lot of tea latte. Our matcha latte is really, really good. It was raved by a lot of customers. We have gluten-free donuts, which was a hit that I didn't expect it. Looking forward to the extension of our shop in future.
Congratulations again on the grand opening of Petite 3 Donuts and Coffee. Petite 3 was kind enough to give one lucky viewer a $20 gift card to use at Petite 3 Donuts and Coffee. And for more information about Petite 3 Donuts and Coffee, visit their website and social media accounts. Remember to visit our Facebook page and Instagram page at Courier TV, like the March edition of Inside COD in our feed, for a chance to win a $20 gift card by Tuesday, April 4th. Thanks again for joining us on this month's edition of Inside COD. We will see you back here next month.